Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Gary here, GBL Iguanas, and Aubrey. So today we're actually just cleaning out some of our snake cages, and I thought about, I've never actually really introduced y'all to all of our snakes. So today we're kind of going to go cage by cage here with all the snakes, and after we're done cleaning them, we'll pull them out and we'll show them all off. Yep, we're gonna keep this nice and awkward. Nice and awkward. Okay. Alrighty, so now some of y'all have seen this girl. This is our girl Becky. She is a hypo pearl green, I think is what the genetics are. Burmese python from our buddy Matt at Peach State Pythons. Burms are just awesome. She has her colors are just absolutely crazy, amazing food response, great appetite. And she is a little bit of a feisty girl. She is a little bit hissy, but she is a younger Burm, so that's to be expected. She's just over a year old. And this girl was actually the engagement present for the woman behind the camera. Yes, that one. It was an engagement present for her, but for both of us, of course, when we got engaged. And Becky here is just awesome, growing like a weed. Just check out those colors, that two-tone yellow. She's awesome. Definitely hit up Matt if y'all are looking for some really awesome Burms. He's got some really awesome stuff in his collection that he's breeding. You'll see we've got a few animals from him. But Burm-wise, like I said, look at that girl. Beautiful! And then just to show her cage real quick. So she is due for an upgrade very shortly here, but we have her in a 3-foot black box cage. It is set up bioactive, so it's got our homemade ABG substrate, which if you look back a few videos back, I showed you how we made that substrate. And she is she just lives life and loves life in here. Let's let her go. And next up on our list is Walter, who is our albino pied ball python. This one was just got him from a local reptile shop here. A couple years ago, something like that. He's a couple years old now. This was actually a Valentine's Day present for, again, the crazy lady behind the camera. He is just, he's been a good boy. Thankfully, he's always eaten well for us. He's been on frozen thaw since day one. Always been a good eater, good grower, normal ball python, awesome temperament. And just a pretty cool snake as far as ball pythons go. Next on our list here is Simon, who is one of our personal favorites and most people that come over. He is a caramel reticulated python, again from our buddy Matt Bowers, Peach State Pythons. He was really our first big one at we had our red-tailed boa, I think was our first snake, Siggy, who I think we're getting to next. So Simon was the first one after that, and he was just a tiny little baby. And here he is now, turned 2 this summer. And he's a good boy. He's a handsome boy. Always been a great eater, really great temperament. You can see he's getting big. Retics are really, as far as pet snakes are concerned, these guys are pretty much the smartest snake on the planet in the pet trade. Venomous, you got king cobras and whatnot that are pretty intelligent. As I say that, he does all this. But retics are awesome. These are not pets for everybody. Even males can get, they can easily get 10, 12, 13, 14 feet, and they can get very heavy. They're very powerful snakes, very, very sharp teeth. So these are big snakes. They are not for most people in the private pet trade. You've got to have big cages for them. Of course, right now, he's not in a massive cage because he's still growing. He's due for an upgrade along with most of these guys, but these guys need massive, massive, massive cages. So just like with the Burms, so where we looked at Becky, and then when we get to Bernie, so just anytime when it comes to big snakes, do not buy them on an impulse. Always make sure you know what you're getting into. These guys are absolutely massive. And always, once you get past a snake that's past about 8 foot, make sure you always have a second person in the room with you, just in case anything were to happen. These things can overpower you pretty easily, so always make sure that you've got somebody here with you for backup. But Simon here is just awesome. So this girl right here is Siggy. She is our Suriname red-tailed boa. She's a BCC, boa constrictor, which is the true red-tailed boa, which you can really see on this tail here. I mean, it's after a fresh shed. I mean, it is popping. I think she might be getting ready to go back in the shed here pretty soon. She is looking just a little bit dull. But she's an awesome snake. This was a dream snake of mine from, you know, when I first started getting into reptiles back in middle school. So when we got her as a, now she was probably 6 months old or so when we got her. And she was a hissy little brat, but we've been able to break. All right, sorry about that, guys. I don't know what was happening. We were having some camera difficulties trying to get the recording to continue, but I think we're good now. So yeah, just finishing up on her super great snake. I definitely recommend boas as pets. They can get large as females, especially with the BCCs. You know, they can definitely still get 7, 8, 9, 10 foot. So again, make sure you can responsibly house a larger snake, but they're not like a retic where you're gonna get 15, 18, 20 foot potentially. So boas are awesome. On to potentially my favorite snake we have here. So this is one of our new girls. Haven't shown her off yet. This is Jasmine, aka Jazzy for short. She is a lavender sunfire het genetic stripe retic from, you guessed it, our buddy Matt at Peach State Pythons. He produces some absolutely incredible het G-stripe stuff, and I've been waiting on one of these girls for over a year from him, and I was finally able to get one this year, not too long ago. And yeah, this girl is just sweet as can be. She eats frozen thawed like a champ. She is just perfect temperament. Her pattern and her colors, perfect. Diet, her appetite, food response, perfect. So we are definitely looking forward to watching this girl grow and seeing what kind of amazing, beautiful animal she can become. So here we got our boy Bernie. He really is a favorite of, honestly, everybody. It's Auburn's favorite. Anybody that comes over and holds him, I mean, he's their favorite. He is just the epitome of what you want from a pet snake. He's just super gentle, super sweet. I mean, this is what Burmese pythons, you know, typically actually really are as pets. They're just absolutely amazing. Bernie here is great. We got him here locally. He was bred locally. It's a normal Burmese python. He's triple het, I think, for like granite, albino. Sorry, camera caught off again. Now I've actually got it fixed. Yeah, so he's triple het. Can't remember off the top of my head what it all is, but he's just a big sweet boy. And you know, can't wait to get him into an upgraded enclosure. He has this 6 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot black box right now. You can see he is very rapidly outgrowing, so he's going to be getting a nice upgrade here soon once we finish up some stuff with the iguanas. But yeah, Bernie is an awesome snake, and last but not least, we got this big blub. This is Kevin. He is our rescue boa we got from the Georgia Herpetological Association and Rescue. We got him back last summer, and he is just an amazing snake. Again, super sweet, very chill. I mean, you know, some boas are, you know, very active when you handle them. Kevin's very chill, which is awesome. He's also a heavy little sucker. But yeah, he is a just common red-tailed boa, or BCI. Oh, goodness gracious, Kevs. Yeah, he's just a big old sweet boy. Oh, doesn't like the camera. So we'll just go over, give you a quick update here on his cage, just so everyone can kind of see how it's held up. So it's still doing really well. 1 or 2 of the plants that we had siliconed in had come down. Not a huge deal. If that's the worst thing that's happened, that's okay. But he's been absolutely loving life in this cage. Weirdo. He likes hanging out right over here in this top corner. Is his for the warm stuff, that's his favorite spot, and then he actually likes being either in his water or he'll kind of bury behind the water there. But Kevin's a sweet boy. He is doing amazing, and yeah, couldn't really ask for much of a better snake. So thanks y'all for sticking with us, watching everything about all of our snakes. No, show Kevin, not me. Yeah. As always, gbliguanas.com. We're still continuing to run our 10% off just because we love y'all and we want to see you guys repping our merch out there. So gbliguanas.com, promo code Diego10, and comment down below which of our snakes is your favorite. And yeah, we'll catch y'all next time.